this week, I went to the zoo with my family and some friends. I hadn't been in several years and lots had changed, so I was very excited. I woke up bright and early and, in the Thoughts from Places spirit, filmed myself brushing my teeth. I acknowledged my cat's presence and headed downstairs for some breakfast, where I was promptly reminded that it was, in fact, Elephant Day. I enjoyed some canned pears while contemplating the bag of rubber bands on the table and realized that it was also John Green's birthday. While we waited for our friends to arrive, I went upstairs to check for my Pottermore email, which has still not come. I stared longingly at the homepage before I decided to be more productive and do some writing instead. After that, I just did some tumbling. Our friends arrived and we proceeded to the zoo, where I discovered that solar panels had been installed since my last visit. Way to fight world suck, zoo people. Then we went and saw the monkeys. We saw a lot of animals that day, but my favorite part of the day was definitely the sea lion show. I love watching the sea lions move in and out of the water and seeing how they can work with humans to bridge communication gaps between our species. But while the sea lions were really cute, the show reminded me that though at times it may seem like it, we are not the only intelligent beings on this planet. As we spread ourselves far and wide, we need to remember this and respect these animals. It's fun to watch them do tricks and things, but it's also our responsibility to watch out for them as well, because we're not always as different as it may seem.
And when I look at you, do you know what I see? I see me. I see me.
This thought stuck with me for the rest of the day, and I began to notice things as we went to the other exhibits. One thing that stood out to me in particular was how the elephants behaved at lunchtime. As they came outside after their baths, they both made a beeline for the piles of hay or grass or whatever it was that they were eating and gathered it up with their trunks. The elephants then carried the food to a very specific location where they proceeded to eat. This reminded me of how I have things organized in my bedroom. It may look like a mess to some people, and admittedly at times it can be a huge mess, but I usually have a place for everything and I like it to be there.
And when I stand to admire you, I can't help but confess that your mannerisms fill me with glee.
Overall, I had a fantastic time at the zoo, even if I did get a little sunburned. Not only was the trip really fun, but it also gave me an opportunity to think about my role on the planet. I walked away from the zoo very tired, but with a renewed sense of responsibility for the animals that I wasn't quite as different from as I thought. A giraffe can clean its nose with its tongue. Can you do that?